we get to play Mr. Negative, and we get to magic away Death's Domain, Carnage. I'm gonna go ahead and snap because this is looking... Ooh. Oh, turn it off, turn it off, turn it off. I don't like it. Stop. Hey everyone, it's Timmy Gobbles back with another deck I've been enjoying on Marvel Snap. Today it's a Negative Bast deck. So the key card of this deck is Mr. Negative, which on reveal swaps the power and energy of all cards in your deck. So the idea behind this is you run cards with very low base power. Like Iron Man only has 0 power, so when Mr. Negative's effect goes off, if Iron Man's in my deck, now it costs 0 and it has 5 power. So it becomes a very strong card. So one of the key combos with this card is we hopefully get Iron Man and Mystique to have their power and energy swapped by Mr. Negative's effect. And then on turn 6, we can play them down for free, along with all kinds of other goodies, and have 2 lanes with double the power. One of the other main components of this deck is Bastion. So if we draw Iron Man and Mystique before we play Mr. Negative, then they still have 0 power and their cost is still really high. So what we can do is we can take these low power cards and set their power to 3. So Bast really helps clean up some of the issues with older Mr. Negative decks. So Adam Warlock will draw a card if we're winning that lane at the end of the round, and Magik will give us an extra turn to play, so that's drawing us 1 more card. And I also run Jubilee as both a way to pull a card out of the deck, and also if we don't draw Mr. Negative by turn 4, we can play this on turn 4 to sort of Hail Mary, try to pull it out and get its effect off. Zabu, which makes all 4 costs, cost 1 less. So we can make Mr. Negative come down on turn 3 if we happen to draw it on turn 3 and we had already played Zabu on turn 2. It also is going to affect, I have in here Darkhawk and Jubilee are both also 4 cost cards. So this deck has some inherent weaknesses in that it wants to play a lot of cards on turn 6. So if you see a Sandman deck, you might have a lot of trouble closing out the win because you just won't be able to put enough power on board. Other things that could cause you issues would be like Leech would say you're holding an Iron Man and a Mystique in hand and Leech comes down on turn 5. Now those cards, like even if they're a 0-5 and a 0-3, you might not have enough total power. Other issues might be we rely on a turn 7 with Magik, Scarlet Witch or Rhino or Storm. They can shut down the limbo lane. Another one of the weaknesses of the deck is variance. I don't always draw Mr. Negative by turn 4, which doesn't mean I automatically lose. Sometimes you can still win a game without playing it on turn 4. But I have a little math up here to give you an idea of how often the combo goes off. So about 60% of the time we do draw Negative by turn 4 and do get to play it. And then the second number down, the 0.189, so almost, not quite 20% of the time, we'll have Zabu by turn 2 and Mr. Negative by turn 3. So more than 40% of the time, you aren't even going to draw Mr. Negative. So you have to try to win with just Bast and other components. Another one of the weaknesses of the deck are some of the locations just shut this deck down. And those would be Lamentis 3 deletes your deck and you draw 3 cards. So Mr. Negative is pretty useless if you don't have a deck. And also, sometimes an opponent is going to read, if you play Zabu, they might drop a Cosmo in the lane that you're dropping Mr. Negative in. So if you're not ahead, which is you're pretty much never going to be ahead with this deck because it doesn't run any early plays, then they can cut you out of your game plan pretty quickly. Another caveat, it has to do with Jubilee. So Jubilee adds a card to this location from your deck. So there's one tricky thing, and that is with Iron Man and Mystique. You almost always want Mystique to be copying Iron Man. Sometimes Mystique is the last card in your deck, or one of the 2 last cards in your deck, And so what you can do is if you play Iron Man first and you play Jubilee second, if Jubilee pulls out Mystique, it will actually end up copying the Iron Man. All right, let's get into some games. Set up, and we'll see who I end up against. Bamboo, rapidly decomposing, unlike most bamboo. So here's a funny situation. It's going to swap the locations. I guess that's not that exciting. All right, so I don't have Mr. Negative in hand. I don't have Zabu in hand. So I'm really hoping to draw mostly Mr. Negative. Ooh, this is interesting. So they played Quicksilver. They don't seem to be an Agatha deck because they don't have a bonus card in hand. I did draw Bast, which is really nice. So let's just put Bast here. I don't want to fill out middle too much because then I might not have enough room to play other cards. Domino. Interesting. So they might have a deck that's very top heavy. Oh, this is kind of nice with Asgard. We want to draw another card. I'm worried about not drawing Mr. Negative, so I'm going to put this on left to hopefully get me one extra card, and that'll give me one more chance to draw him. Played Wave. Alright, there's Ironheart. And last is Zabu, so we didn't get it. We have a 1 in 4 to pull it with Jubilee, so let's go ahead and try that. And see what we get. There's Galactus. Alright, I'm queuing into game 2. It's the Noobster. This is his full-time job, so you know he's making bank. Alright, here's the classic example of I drew Mystique and Iron Man, and so they're not in my deck when I go to use Mr. Negative. I'll see if I can turn this one around, but I'm really going to need to draw Bast to curve out enough power here. There goes Darkhawk. Maybe I'll draw Zabu. That would be nice. There's Zabu. That's nice. Okay, what does this do? Transforms into one of the other locations. This one makes cards cost more on 5. That hurts. And this one, who knows what it does. So maybe I can get a Magik on middle, and then I'd still be able to play cards. I don't know. Well, I'm definitely playing the Zabu, and I'll just see what they play down. So Cloak makes me think it's a Galactus deck. So the Yondu Cloak, probably a Galactus deck, probably running, oh, that just hurts a lot. Alright, I'm gonna put this on left. I don't know what they're doing yet. I have Magik that I can't play on middle. All around, I'm having a rough game here. Electro. So next turn they'll have 5 mana. They could be playing Darkhawk. I'm not really sure what to put down. Oh, Kiln hurts. So the thing is, I don't know what to think. I don't know what to think of this. This could hit Bast, which actually might help a little bit. Right, what is he going to play? Jubilee makes sense here. I don't think I can win this. There's Wave. Okay, that hurts. Alright, we got Bishop. Bishop isn't bad. Warlock isn't bad. So this is kind of funny. I can play one card. It has to be in middle. Oh, that really hurts. Oh, I could play. What if I play Iron Man, Mystique? Is that enough power? Well, I know he's playing Galactus this turn, so we'll just play this and see what he does.
I am Iron Man.
Oh, just death. That's like not enough power, I don't think. Alright, so let's try to go through the math here. Blue Marvel makes Might make the most sense. What is he? What else would he have? Blue Marvel gives me so 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 base power, and that's doubled. So that's giving me 18 bonus power. Whereas Mystique will give me, so that'll bump that to 14. It's only giving me 14 base power. So 18 is more than 14. So we'll go with this Blue Marvel and see what opponent has. They retreated, so they must have just had retreat later on. All right, good game, Noobster. And we'll go into game number 3. Duo is also beaten, not but fully beaten, but not fully dead. All right, so on left is Orcus Forge, so that fills your hand full of junk. Oh, they're playing Thanos. Ooh, here's a really good Adam Warlock spot. And I haven't drawn Mr. Negative, so there's a gamble I can make. I can play the 1 and 7 that I draw Mr. Negative next turn and put Zabu here or here. Or I can play Adam here and try to get a draw. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, it didn't work out. They played Time Stone into something else. Ooh, okay. Well, not out yet, but it isn't looking good. Hopefully I draw Mr. Negative soon. Bar with no name, so this is nice. Whoever has the least power here wins. Which isn't me, but it could be someday. Well, it is me right now, huh? How would I put? So if I draw Mr. Negative, I can put him there, and that's like helps me win that lane more. Or they put 2 cards. Oh, they have a Mind Stone though. They can just turn it off. All right, cool. So I need to look out for Leech. Those are a lot of Thanos players play Leech. There it is. So yeah, easy. Don't have to worry about it anymore. Alright, turn 4 is Darkhawk. Darkhawk is good. I do like Darkhawk. Let's see. They snapped. They think they've got me. They might, to be honest. Yeah, I'm gonna have to retreat this game too. I don't have any good options. It's turn 4 and I haven't drawn Mr. Negative yet. Going to be can't read that fast. My eyes are just killing me here. Kaframanta, I think. Don't blame me. I don't know that one. All right. So where's their title? I got a rock. They bought the April Fool's pack. Good for them. Waiting on my opponent. When a card moves here, destroy it. Well, 0 could mean a Shuri deck or Sinister. I'm not sure what to think of that. I might be able to get a sneaky play with Mystique there. Ebony Maw. It's kind of cool. Ooh, 5 energy. That feels so good. That feels great. I can afford to play Bishop and Darkhawk. Where do I want to put? I don't want Darkhawk. I want Mr. Negative. Where do I want to play Mr. Negative? Sometimes Shuri decks run Cosmo, and I need to be very careful with where I'm going to put it. I don't think they're going to play it on left, but I'm not really sure. If they play Shuri on middle, I might just have to leave. Atuma and Shuri. Okay, well, might be able to get there. Shuri, let's see. It's 4 doubles. That's a lot. There's Zabu. That's not the most exciting card in the game. If I put Zabu here, it makes my 4 drops really cheap. And I can still generate enough power in mid with that other card. The name is eluding me. So yeah, let's try this out. I haven't played anything. We're gonna have a big play on the last turn. So Atuma is gonna break itself off, basically. Okay, my guess is they're gonna go for a... Oh, nice. I needed that. That's really good. Run Iron Man here. We have a couple sneaky plays we can make. Well, I can make. A very big red skull.
I am Iron Man.
So, does copying my Iron Man win? We're playing 1, 2, 3, 4 cards. We're gonna win middle for sure, but I don't think we can win left or right. So again, we just kind of got outpowered. And my opponent is going to be... It's Ascension. Right, we have Zabu and Darkhawk. Those are good to have. I really like Mr. Negative, but we don't see it yet. So I'm gonna put Zabu on left in case I draw... Oh shoot, Daredevil. So this could be either like a Professor X control deck, or what's that other one? Oh sweet, this is really nice. We're just gonna slam this in the middle. I could slam it on left. Let's put it left. They have priority, so I'm really worried about a Cosmo. Can't play it on right. Right would be the worst. I can take out right with Magik. That'll be pretty nice. All right, I'm just gonna gamble on playing it on left and hope they don't have a Cosmo. Whew. Okay, so this. What could this be? My guess, based on what they've played, is this is a Galactus deck. So I could try to draw another card. But if they play Galactus, then what I'm going to want to do is not fill my deck full of junk. So if they play Galactus on left, I'm sorry, on middle, I don't care. And if they play it on right, I have protection against that. I can put more cards in. So, okay, cool. This is Killmonger. Doesn't do anything. And I've taken that out. So I want to use Warlock to get some bonus cards. So I'm going to have to decide where to put that. I think what I'm going to do, you can see my play. He doesn't have any bonus mana. I think I'm going to play Darkhawk and Adam Warlock here. Now, one thing I should know is I want to play Darkhawk last for Mystique. Okay, there's another problem. I don't want to be winning I don't want to win 2 lanes because then my opponent will lose priority. So I'll play Warlock and Darkhawk here. If they Spider-Man middle, it's not too big a deal. I'm still going to get to draw a card. And Spider-Man middle doesn't make sense because it's turn 5. They could Professor X middle or left, and those 2 things would hurt. But I'll still have, I should still be able to win left and right with what I have. We have Mystique in hand, which is really good. Really, we just want Iron Man. And then we should be able to make a lot of power on left or right. Oh my gosh, they snapped. Looks good. Play it out. Come on, let's go. I don't want to snap though. I'm scared. I lost all these games today. Come on, man. Come on, Ascension. Alright, they played Yondu. Okay. They took out my Jubilee. There's nothing wrong with that. Okay, so this turn we have Blue Marvel. I think what I'm going to do is I'll put Bishop here and Blue Marvel here. We get... Do we get... Oh, our last card's Iron Man. This is perfect. Okay, I don't really care what they play then. There's Galactus. So I guess my question would be, what does Null get? So this, right, gives me, I guess I'll play this out for science, but I don't really know what Null's power is going to be because left was giving +5 power to each of those cards, but does Null look at the base card or does it look at the oh, I probably lose to death. Null, huh? Null is why? Why does Null get 51? Does it that location isn't there anymore, isn't buffing those cards? It's really weird. It behaves in a way I'm not really familiar with. Alright, cool. So I lost to Null. Good stuff, good stuff. It's the beginning. It's Agatha time. They're not playing Agatha. So yeah, let's see what they're going. Okay, Yondu. Hit my Warlock. That's nice. Didn't want to draw that. Nexus. It's kind of funny. We can get rid of that if we want to. There's Bast. I think. So either way, I'm not going to be able to play Bast, or I'm not going to be able to play Mr. Negative on 3 unless like the right zone adds power or something. So I might as well wait one more turn to play Bast. Draw 1 cost, but I already did. Okay, cool. So this means that we get an extra hit off of Bast, basically, which makes up for us not playing Bishop. Wave. Okay, it looks like another Galactus deck. Where do I think they're going to play Galactus? Probably not middle, right? It might be middle. I'll play this here. I don't know. Oh, I have initiative, so it doesn't really matter. Yep, he played it right. Cool. So that cleans up the zone a little bit. I'm gonna put, I don't know what to do here. So, okay, so it was 13 plus 3. So Null, oh shoot, okay, yeah, hit a 0 power. So their Null is at like 16 power, which isn't that exciting. If they hit me here with Spider-Man, I do just lose. But we can do Iron Man, Mystique, Jubilee, and that might be enough power to get me there. We'll see. Electro, okay, good news for me. Good news for me.
I am Iron Man.
I even have initiative. The only thing that's going to get me here is if they have... Oh, let's think. What are the hits for Jubilee? What could Jubilee hit that's in my deck? It could hit Zabu, or it could hit Ironheart. Both of those better than playing something else? My other option is Magik. I don't really want to draw the... Okay, let's snap and call it. Alright, let's see what we got. Mystique, copies Iron Man.
I am Iron Man.
We got Zabu, perfect! Look at the power. Kang. So disappointed. Did they retreat? Okay, they retreated. Cool. Alright, whatever. And we'll try one more match. Just to see how it goes. Last one was kind of a letdown with the King. Alright, Bast and Adam Warlock is cool. Yeah, it seems like a good time to play Bast. Can try to get an extra draw. Or if I draw Mr. Negative, I can slam Zabu next turn. I didn't read my opponent's name. Silent Pineapple. Hey, calm down. Well, look at that. Base Stone. They're playing Thanos. I should have looked earlier. I didn't. Let's see. 1 energy means. So, do I want to play Bishop now and do like Adam? Ooh. A little scary. I think I will just play Bishop on left. Lockjaw. Okay. This is a little rough. Alright, I need... Oh, no. What do you think goes off first? Does Warlock go off first? Or or the location. Let's find out. Let's find out. For science and all that stuff. Man, getting hit by anything right now wouldn't feel good. I don't know what they're gonna play. I hope I don't get leached. They go back into my deck. I think sometimes when things get shuffled into your deck, the negative effects go away, but I'm not really sure. So he's Mind Stone, and that gets him Time Stone. That's scary. He gets a little extra mana next turn. Could play a Leech then. And Soulstone gets him Leech. Oh, there's Leech. Alright, for science, here we go. Ooh, okay. So Warlock is faster. Alright, well, I hope I draw Mr. Negative. That's my only way out of this. Slam it down. We can still do Darkhawk and Mystique. And he's out of leeches. Like, that was his last leech. So this isn't so bad. There's Devil Dinosaur. I'm never winning right again, unless we draw something good. So here, I want to draw a card. This is like my last chance to draw an extra card off of Adam. So I'll just put these down. We'll see what it does. He plays a lot of cards. Sunspot, Power Stone, and Mind Stone. Do I get enough power? So what I should have done is played Ironheart second, so I'd have one more hit off of it. Oh, he got Doombots too. That hurts. Alright, that's not enough.
All systems go.
Alright, I think I can win here. I just need to draw Darkhawk. That is not Darkhawk. But can it get me Darkhawk? I don't think so. Yep, I don't think. This doesn't help me here. I could win here, and I could play this here. But yeah, so all right, another good game from Silent Pineapple. Doing the old bump. Thank you for leeching me on turn 3. That was, or turn 4 actually. So not really that. No, it was turn 3. Shoot. Good stuff. All right, there's Darkhawk. Why didn't she come out of the deck, man? Come on. All right, I hope you enjoyed some of the games and you saw some of the power this deck can slam down on the last turn. Even though we lost a lot of them, some of them were okay. And if you have any ideas for me, a deck you might want to see me play, or you want to see me tweak a deck I've played previously, go ahead and put that in the comments below. And have a good day. See y'all later.